Hey, welcome back! We're, in the old Team Flare hideout. Gosh, do I have electric? I do have electric. Okay, well then. Keep on raining. Oh, no power. Venusaur, you're so big. Just, I just remembered. I think, there was a post I saw. Man, I can't remember who it was, but they were, they said, they're talking about how, you come across all these people in the Pokemon world who have never evolved their Pokemon, and it's just like, well, why? They're so much stronger than when they evolve. And it's just like, oh yeah, to most people, these are just pets. And, it's not feasible to have a giant Venusaur living in your house. That's the same size. That's like 4 times the size of you. Which is true. Like, I love Pokemon, but if I actually had to live with, like, a Venusaur like this, or a Feraligatr that's... Jeez Louise. Like, I know, like... No, aren't I supposed to be an actual adult in this one? Like, I'm supposed to be at least, like, 18 in this. What is the age? Now I'm curious. It might be 16. Because that's, like... $16 is like Japanese is, Oh, that's it. Excuse me, that will require a Mega. Oh, he's angry. Come on, get in there. Nope. Alright, got that for beating it. Nope. Ooh. Some zinc, nice. What was that? Oh, that was the Mega Power running out. Probably should just... Ooh. Get out of my way, Houndoom. I like how I don't actually have anything that's good against ground. I just have something that resists... not ground. Electric. I want that so bad. Oh my god! It's Alpha Aegislash. Please, give me. Give me. Please, give me. I wondered why it was staying still. Oh, why are we doing this like an actual... No, it won't let me catch it! No! It's an Alpha Aegislash! Aegislash is one of my favorite Pokemon! How dare you tease me like this, game? That's just mean! The elevator key. Oh my gosh, that's right! Oh yeah, isn't it just like, you drew it from the Pokemons that would turn to stone? Something like that? I need to get like a DS capture so I can play my DS game. So I can play, Pokemon... Which one? I'd probably buy just the other one. I think I have X. I'd probably just buy Y. Screw you. I want to go to this one for that. And nothing else. Jeez, what the heck? Come on, Delphox, light it up. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Okay, glitch hunters. I want you to see if that text comes up, no matter what. No, it'd be hard to glitch into this area. System rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are playable for File 1 the device. File 2 the fuel. File 3 the legends. File 4 share dreams. The device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. The Floette. We have found this ultimate weapon buried... Weapon? It's not really a weapon. Buried beneath the earth, in the earth beneath Geosenge town. It's been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since she was the machine's creator. Let's find him and capture him without delay. 2. The fuel. Device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. It has 3. It has more, too. Are those mythical? Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. Power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Bad things! Which file? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. That's a weird statement. Life already fills the entire planet. Even, like, Antarctica and the Arctic. There's life everywhere. Like, since ages. For ages. Life is always everywhere. Like, you might look around and not see life, but I guarantee you, if you brought out a microscope and looked at, like, your rug and, you know, a blanket, you would find life in everything. They just don't really bug you because they're too microscopic, but they exist everywhere. This is not like a... Like, this is a very weird statement to say, that life will fill every corner of the planet. And then, because it already has. Like, there are definitely, like, microscopic Pokemon. I don't know how they haven't discovered. That's a great idea. No. But there's definitely microscopic organisms in this world. Like, this is just how life is. I don't know. I've gone on a rant for too long. It's just a weird statement to me. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. There are literally quadrillions. It might be too small of a number for living things on this planet. My comrades at Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Yo! Have you learned the secret to the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? It was a device that gave life. You wanted to use it to destroy life. It was not the problem, you are. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. I was a terrible person, and I was the one who used the weapon as a weapon, and not, you know, as a thing that grants life. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. In order to kill people. Because I wanted to kill people. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the Tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much. Though I cannot recall the cause of it. Myself as an alternate person. Same spirit as me. I kicked your ass so hard, and then the legendary escaped, and then I caught it, and then this machine exploded. I'm pretty sure that was the storyline. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. Okay. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. Oh, so this was the story we were supposed to get in Pokemon Z. Just, 10 years later. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it's become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people are waiting in the Sandra Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Become the strongest. Yeah. Got it. Oh, wait. That'll lead us this way. Did you see Lizard? Was they the same voice? Now his was like, did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive. And he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Gazelle, there'll be a time for such things later. And you, Sammy, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. He built a weapon, but then we decided to use that weapon to do evil things. And that's his fault. God, fuck. I didn't say it. No. I'm cutting that out. No swearing. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. But I'm the best Mega Evolution. What about what Floette was? You must see by now, with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. Yes, but you would need to prove that you're better than me. And you haven't done that yet. So we must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to treat the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. Yes, the world where you destroyed everyone you didn't like. Just remember, kids, a world where you get rid of everyone you don't like sounds like a great thing until the people in power don't like you. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. That's unfair. I will give them that. If you were just the children, that's unfair. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. City's our home too, and we love it so much as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better, by getting rid of the people we don't like. Because, geez, people don't deserve to. And I'm getting too political. This is a fun Pokemon game. Nuevo Cafe. We worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. We worked there, we also heard of the voice of the Lumiose people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. If you want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Fluet to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Fluet. Speaking of, it's been like 5 years, so your old character from Pokemon X and Y should still be out there. They would, or at least there would be a champion of the whole Kalos region to whom we could see. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. So, like I said, if I'm remembering this right, AZ made that weapon to end the war, which is a good thing. And then these people came around 3,000 years later, and then were trying to use it to basically start a new war, which is a bad thing. So just remember, guys, context is important. You've returned. Heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale now, isn't that right? Oh, hey, Sammy. Oh, hey, Sammy, did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham and with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of the group of this group, Team Flair Nuevo. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nuevo Cafe. Yes! Thank you! I learned all that across town like 5 minutes ago. He seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Again! Yes! AZ, is there any chance you can tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Sammy, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. Oh, that's right, he did use it as a weapon. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon, and I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us. Oh, yeah, he used it to end a war, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. Remember at the beginning when we first saw the map to Paldea and there was rumors that this was the what caused the crater? Because yes, these two places in the Pokemon world are like right next to each other. It is possible they could have been at war at the time. But no, it was a comet creating Terrapagos. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Until like 5 years ago, where this like new champion, I challenged her, and then Floette came back to me. Weird, huh? Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? Yeah, but like I said, we got that all mixed up 5 years ago. Don't know why I'm not going to that person who beat me in a Pokemon battle and is the champion of this whole region, but, you know, you random kids will probably do a better job. During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That's what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to eternal life, the eternal life I'd burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and caused the mega power contained within to spill forth. It had led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. Yep, because this was totally thought of 10 years ago when X and Y came out, and Prism Tower isn't just supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Thank you! Questions! Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me. Returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I know I'll have it in me to do battles as a trainer, even though I just did one 5 years ago. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed that tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to do right as wrongs, and I owe him much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. Also, intention matters, but I guess we just don't think about that. You do realize that we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. And by Team MZ, I mean Sammy. Sammy! It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I knew we could count on you, Sammy. Whatever Grisham and Team Flair and whoever's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Man, that was a lot of dialogue. My throat hurts, and I still gotta do another episode. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.